رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي اجعل لي وزيرا من أهلي. Okay, so this one is both a mix of numerical and scientific miracle, and this is really good. I'm going to show you this from cosmology, right? If you Google the time it takes for the moon to go around the earth, and you'll find it's almost 27.3 days, right? 27.3 days. Now what you're going to do is, again, go to this Qur'an calculator and look for the word qamar, which means moon. How many times the word moon is mentioned? Type qamar and copy paste this word qamar into this Qur'an calculator like I've done here, and you will see you get 27. Subhanallah, exactly 27 times the word qamar, which means the moon, which is mentioned in the Qur'an, and we have the moon going around the earth in exactly 27.3 days. That's the first one, both numerical and scientific. The other thing is the Metonic cycle. You need to know this cycle. It's a cycle which takes 19 years, about 19 years, and Google it if you want more details. But basically what it is a period of 19 years in which there are 235 lunations or synodic months. Basically what it means is after which moon's phases occur on the same days of the solar year, meaning the sun cycle and the moon cycle coincide, and they coincide almost after 19 years, right? So this is important. The concept is important. Remember, it takes 19 years for the sun and the moon cycles to come to the same point. They coincide, they come to the same place again. This is very, very important for the next miracle. Just keep in mind, Metonic cycle takes 19 years. 19 years for the sun and the moon cycle to come to the same place again. I repeat. Now, let's look in this exact search that we did for qamar, which means the moon. The Arabic word for the sun is shams. So let's look, like Metonic cycle is the sun and the moon coming to the same point again, right? Let's look for those places where the word shams comes with the qamar, meaning where the word sun comes with the moon at the same place, right? How many times this happens? So let's look for it. Here there is no sun. In this verse, the sun is mentioned with the word moon, right? The sun, you can see the sun and the moon in the translation. So this is the first mention. Let's keep counting. 1, 2, they're coming together again. 3, 4, 5, they're coming together again. 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's go to the next page. 10, 11, 12, 13 mentioned here in the same verse. 13, 14, 15, 16, 7, if you can see here, 17, 18, 19. Will you believe it? The Quran mentions Shams and Qamar, the sun and the moon, the word for which is Shams and Qamar. Together, it mentions them 19 times, and it is exactly almost 19 years for the sun and the moon to return to the same place, for their cycle to repeat from the same point. So, if you understood the Metonic cycle, which is 19 years, after which the sun and the moon return to the same point in the cycle, they coincide, right? It's amazing that it takes 19 years and we've got exactly 19 mentions of the sun and the moon together. Subhanallah. Both a scientific and numerical miracle mentioned together. Again, you have to understand this miracle, you have to keep in mind the Quran is not solely this is not the sole thing. There are so many other scientific miracles, so many other numerical miracles, so many other linguistic miracles, linguistic perfections. And all of this was not revealed at once. It was revealed over a period of 23 years, separate portions being revealed in separate places, right? And it was all put together. And then for the last 1400 years, nobody edited it to make these changes, right? It remained the same Quran. This is so mind-blowing. How did the writer of the Quran know these facts, and how did these numbers work out? It's so amazing. So may Allah make our faith reach the level of conviction, right? Certainty. And this is just mind-blowing how the Quran, even the mention of them together is pointing towards a scientific phenomenon. Subhanallah. So that will end the session. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk.